Well, hello everybody and happy Saturday. This is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com and it's time for date night with Lisa. Sorry I missed you guys on Thursday. I had to work late, which is going to be like hopefully not a normal thing coming up, but I'm the new supervisor at work now, so if somebody's not there, I have to cover the shift if I can't get anybody to do it. So I have been covering shifts all week. We're down a couple people, and I'm telling you what, I am pooped. So I finally got to sleep last night because I've had to get up early every day until today. So I slept in a little bit, and it was so nice. So I hope you guys are going to join me tonight for a really fun card. It's super easy, and oh wow, we've got a lot of people on tonight. It says 17 people watching. Holy cow! Let me see. Hey Beverly, hey Deborah, hey Melinda, Sharon, Diane, Angie. How are you guys doing? Hey Lynn. New supervisor, yes. I would rather have my old supervisor, my old one back though. She was really good. And then it wasn't my stress. This is a really stressful job. I know, the life of a boss is not easy. Hey Debbie. Well, this is the card we're making tonight, and it is using the brand new Calming Camellia Stamp set, which is in the Celebration Mini. It is the Hostess one, so you can get it, well, everything in here is free, but this is the Hostess set. So this one you can only get if you have a $300 or more order. So that is free with your $300 more order. So if you get a couple friends together and order some stuff, you can get it for yourself. Or if you just have a big order, you could get it for yourself too. But if you order $300, you also get 6 free celebration items. So that's a lot. So there's lots of good stuff in here. And this is probably my favorite thing in the whole celebration catalog though. And it is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the sparkle on here, but I did something that I love. That I gave up for a while because Stampin' UP doesn't have it anymore. I got my shimmer spray out. So I actually sprayed this with my shimmer spray. And it just looks so pretty. I'm going to try and get you to see the sparkle on here. It is just so pretty. I know you probably can't see it, but hopefully it'll show up. But I stamped the background with the stamp that's from the Artistically Inked stamp set, which is this one. Oh, here's the stamp set. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. It's one of those distinctive ones, and it's so pretty. I couldn't wait to get it, but I had to put my order in on the 4th, just like everybody else, to get it, because we could order it early, but we had to pay for it full price, and I didn't want to pay for it. I wanted to get it for free. So I ordered it on January 4th, 2-day aired it, and got it yesterday. And I played with that today. So I love it, love it, love it. And then the other one is this one that's in the big catalog, Artistically Inked. It's this blobby stamp. I love this stamp for a background stamp. So that's on page 97 of the big book. All right, let me read a few comments. We've got so many people on tonight. I'm so excited. Let's see. Hold on, let me scroll back. Oh, Mary Ellen finally got into live. Yay! I know. Deborah, you want it so bad. I know I wanted it so bad too. You just got to order something. Angie says, that is gorgeous. Hey, Carol. I know. Oh, Debbie says, I tried blending today like you do, and it was horrible. I love it. You just got to practice blending. All right. Also wanted to I got some winners, so I got to give out those. I haven't done that in a while. So this card is Sandy Schoonover. You won this one. I found this under some papers. I forgot to give this one away a couple weeks ago. So you won that one. Stephanie Gardner, you won this one with the Ever Eden paper. And we don't have that anymore. It's discontinued. So you can't get that paper anymore. The winner of one of my bay window cards is Gina Gibson. So you won this one, which is this beautiful card using that new paper that I love. And I just ordered 20 packs of it for a class I'm going to do next month. We're going to do a class with just this paper. And Robin Miller, you won this bay window card. So you guys all send me your mailing address, and I will put these in the mail to you. And my email address is stampgirl2@cox.net. So you just send me your address and I'll mail it to you. All right, other thing I wanted to show you. These are some of my practice ones. So I practiced with different colors today to see which one I liked the best. And after I practiced, then I decided to mix a couple colors. So these were all just plain colors basically, except this one was kind of a little bit of leftover purple ink, and I stamped it in the Balmy Blue. So it's got a little bit of purple on there, but mostly Balmy Blue. This one was Blushing Bride, Polished Pink, Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, Misty Moonlight, Balmy Blue, and that was the Balmy Blue with the dirty purple stamp. And then this one I did Blushing Bride, and I sponged a little bit of Polished Pink on it. So, oh, and this one was, what color was that? That was Pool Party and a little bit of Coastal Cabana. So I liked the mixed look, so that's what I ended up going with. So on this one, I don't know if you can tell, I stamped it in Balmy Blue, and then I put some Highland Heather, not Highland Heather, I did Gorgeous Grape on there. So we've got a little bit of purple. So it's blue and purple mixed together. So I'm going to show you how I did that in just a sec, but I wanted to show you a couple other things. Oh, Lily says they're so pretty. And, oh, Debbie says, congratulations, everybody. How do you win? All you have to do is leave a comment. And I just picked somebody who off the comments to win. Deborah, you're going to order in a couple weeks. Yay! Linda says, I'm getting it soon. Been shipped. Gorgeous card. Thank you. Carol, yes, these are definitely your colors. I thought about that when I was making it. The blue and the purple. All right. Gosh, lots of comments. I can hardly keep up. All right. So this is the paper I talked about in the last video when I was doing the walkthrough. I hadn't gotten this yet. This is the Mother of Pearl paper. So it is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can see all that sparkle on there. It's really sparkly, but it's also smooth. So it's almost like glossy white cardstock. It feels like glossy white cardstock. It's really smooth and like shimmery, but it's not like rough like the glitter paper is. So it's really pretty. So I am going to mess with that hopefully tomorrow after I get off work, because I got to go to work, unfortunately, again. And when I get home, I'm going to mess with that because I started thinking it's the texture of glossy white cardstock. So I think I could do some really cool techniques with that. This one is the Supple Shimmer Specialty Paper. So this is pink and this is blue, but it kind of almost looks like white, kind of white with the bluish tint. And then this one is pink. I don't know what color. I would probably go with Blushing Bride, or I don't know if it would go with Polished Pink or not. I haven't really matched it up to colors, but it's really, really pretty. So it's basically like the glimmer paper that we had before. And it comes, I think you only get 2 sheets in a pack. Yeah, 2 sheets. So those are both in the Spring Mini. And they're gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, so for this card, what you need is a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 Highland Heather, and then a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 white, and a piece of 3 1/4 by 4 1/2 the scalloped contour die. So it's this die, and I just measured the cut piece of it. So you need a little bit bigger than that to cut it out. And somebody said they had a hard time reading my measurements, so I'm putting them a little bit bigger. So hopefully you can see that a little bit better. Oh, Lynn says, love it. Should have ordered some. Yep. Carla says, my class ring was Mother of Pearl. Yeah, it looks like, kind of like pearl. It looks like a pearl, but it's actually like that milky looking kind of texture to it. But it's really glossy and smooth. It's very, very pretty. Let me see. Mother of Pearl. There's actually Mother of Pearl technique that we used to have with that shimmer paint. When we had the white shimmer paint, it was frost white. You could take that with like saran wrap and put it all over your paper, and it would give you that same Mother of Pearl. That was what it was called, Mother of Pearl technique. All right, so these are the pieces you need. So hopefully you can read that, take a screenshot. Oh, let me put the card with it, and then you can take a screenshot of everything. So that's the screenshot if you want to get that. Hopefully you can get it all in the screen. For some reason my thing is crooked again. I don't know why. All right. It's so much easier to read. Okay, good. And you guys can hear me pretty good tonight. I got my microphone wrapped around my neck. So I need to get a little clip or something to put it on. All right, so first, uh-oh. Oh, whew, that's just some crumbs. All right, so we are going to stamp the big piece first. So this one is with the blob stamp from that, now I even forgot the name of it. Artistically Inked, I think, or something like that. The one I just showed you in the big catalog, I already forgot. I have the memory of, I don't know, an ant, I think. You remember the other video I did, the last video, and I started getting like all congested and everything, and I was like, man, what's going on? As soon as I turned the camera off, it stopped. It was almost like a stress thing or a nervous thing. I don't know. It was weird. Because the minute I stopped the camera, it stopped. All right, so I'm going to stamp off and then stamp on the edges. I think I'm going to turn it around. So ink it up, stamp off, and then stamp on here. And just do that all the way around because I don't want it too dark. And this is Highland Heather, if I forgot to say it. You could do it full strength, but I think it was too dark if I did that. Alright, so there you go. So there's your edge. That's the background. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it, love it. That's the same one I used for that snowflake card a while back. Okay, so that's our background. Then what we're going to do is stamp this piece. So we're going to use the big stamp, which is this one. We're going to ink it up with the blue. And this is Balmy Blue. So ink it up. And get it good and inked. And then we're going to take the Gorgeous Scrape. And let me move this out of the way so I don't get anything on it. And we're going to ink it up with that. And I hope I grabbed the right one. Oops, I need my scrap paper again. Got stuff everywhere. Alright, so we're going to take this in the Gorgeous Scrape. And then, I really don't need to tap it off. But I'm just going to tap it on here a little bit. And get a little bit of purple on my flower. And then, you don't need a whole bunch, just a little bit. And then we're going to take that and put it on here. And I'm just going to tilt it a little bit because I want the words down here on the right hand side. So we're just going to stamp it like that. And give it a good press. Oh, Angie says, I love learning new techniques with you. Oh, thank you. Debbie says, wow, gorgeous Lisa. I don't know how you do it. I've tried for so long. I'm giving you lessons all the time in these videos. Oh, that came out pretty. All right, so you see how it mixed the blue and the purple together and gave you that pretty look. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, and if you want to, you could do one inside the card. If you do one inside the card, I'd probably do it in the Gorgeous Scrape, just solid, so it would show up better. So let's just ink that up in the dark one. And put that inside the card. Oops, let me get my scrap paper under there. And just put it down in the corner. I know some of you guys like to have white cardstock in there, which I probably should have done, but I didn't bring an extra piece. So you could stamp that on white cardstock inside if you want to. Alright, so that's it for the flower. And then we need the words. So I'm going to get this back and do the words also in Gorgeous Scrape. And hopefully I'll get that straight. And you're going to do that right at the bottom. Right there. Oh, good. That came out good. Oops. And then we're going to shut these pads so I don't get anything in them. Alright, and then we got to do a bow. So I practiced with my bows today. Let's glue this down and then I'll show you what I did. So we're going to use some green glue. I also was playing with that new vellum we got, which is really pretty. But I'm trying to figure out how to glue it down because I think, you know how glue always shows through the vellum. I need to get some of that new tape we have, the seal, Stampin' Seal. Somebody said that doesn't show. All right, so we glued that down. Then I'm going to put this one on with dimensionals. Just pop it up. This is a super easy card. Really, like literally 5-minute card, I think. If I didn't talk, we'd already be done. But that would be the quickest date in history. And I know you've missed me because I haven't been on since Tuesday. Right? I know. I felt so bad canceling that video, but I was like, I'm not even going to get home from work till like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And I was just beat. I felt like I've been beat with a stick when I got home. All right, so we're going to tilt this on here. You don't have to if you don't like tilting your cards a little bit crooked. I think it looks really pretty though. All right, so I played with some bows today. This was the first one I did, and I thought that was too big. I did like a triple bow, so we threw that one out. And then I did a double one, which that's the one I put on the card. And then I did a single one, which came out like that. So what do you guys think? Do you like a little teeny bow? Do you like a single bow or the double bow on there? That's kind of a big double bow too. Tell me what you think. Apply the tombow with a sponge. Yeah, I did that before, but it still showed through. When I did the green glue with the sponge, that's what I tried earlier, but it still showed a little bit. So I don't know. Do you like the small one or the big one? Single, single, double, double. Single, 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 single. Okay, most people like single, so we'll do that. Okay. All right, so let me show you how I did it. So I'm using the Fresh Freesia. This is the Fresh Freesia, what's it called? Open weave ribbon. So this is the one in the big catalog. And what I did was I cut it down the middle, just like that. So I went right up with the scissors, right up the middle, and cut it. So then you have your two thinner pieces. And then you need the seam binding ribbon, just for a little piece to wrap it around. And oh, somebody sent me a link to this lady who had a video on how to do bows, and I watched it and I practiced for like an hour trying to do them the way she did, and I could not get it. My fingers just would not cooperate, so we're still doing it the other way with the tweezers because I couldn't master that way. All right, so just line up the ends, and then you're going to just make one loop here, just like you're going to tie your shoe, and then make another loop, and then you're done. And then just pinch it right there and kind of twist it and cut your ribbon, and then you're just going to hold it with your tweezers. So it's so easy. All you got to do is just put a loop, and you're done. And then we're just going to tie this around it to hold it. I cut myself. I don't know how I did that. I just like got all these cuts on my hands from work and stuff. I don't know what I do, but I think that hand sanitizer makes my skin really dry. Kind of cracks. And I tell you what, we've had to close almost every day by like 2 o'clock because we've just had so many people waiting. But here's what we do now. We got this new tracking system. So when you check in, you get a number, and it tells you like your number, 125 or whatever. And right now we're checking in number 17. So you've got like 100 people in front of you. So now what everybody's doing is they're going home, and then they're coming back. Like they can sit and watch what number they are. And I made that a little bit too big, I think. Well, oh well. We'll just have to deal with it. So then I'm going to trim this. So now they're going home, but what happens is sometimes people get tired of waiting because they don't go home and they're in the parking lot. And then we call and they're not there, so we, skip and go to the next person. So some of these people who have gone home, all of a sudden we skip like 5 people because they left. And they're like planning on coming back in a few minutes. And we call them and they're still at home. And they're like, well, I can be there in 10 minutes. And I'm like, well, we're not going to sit here and wait for you for 10 minutes. You should have been in the parking lot. So then they come back. They still come back. And then they get mad that we didn't hold their spot. And I'm like, really? And then, you know, a few people have gone shopping and they're like, well, I'm in the checkout line. I'll be there in 10 minutes. I'm thinking, so it's a good and a bad thing. Some people have really liked it, but some people I think are taking advantage of it. So I think I'm going to trim this white one a little bit more. So it's just been crazy, crazy. I'm going to put it this way. I like this other one I did earlier. I think this one came out better because it's smaller. I put the bow too big. So we're going to use this one that I already made. All right, so we need a glue dot for that. And put that on one. And just kind of put it right there so you don't cover your words up. That's a good one. I made a really, this is a really good one. This takes practice though. Sometimes you make them too big or whatever. All right, so now we got to put some gems on here. So these are those really pretty gems. I haven't been reading the comments. Let me see. Oh, we just have single, double. Hand sanitizer dries out my hands. Yes, it does. All right, so these are the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels that I showed you the other day. These are so pretty, and they're like kind of pink one way, blue one way, and kind of purple in the middle. So I thought they went really well with this card. So we're going to get the take your pick tool and just grab a few of these off and put them wherever you want. I'm just going to put one over here, and let's put another one right there. So now we've got our bling, and now I'm going to do some tapping with this is a dark balmy blue. So I'm just going to tap this on and get some sprinkles on here. So I'm going to get something to hit it with. So this is going to put a little bit of sprinkles in the blue. Sorry if that's like loud because the microphone's right next to it. I don't know if you could see it. Hopefully you can. But it gives some pretty sprinkles on there. Can you see it? I'll hold it up close. Hopefully you can see those little sprinkles. I see it. I can see it really good up there. Let me do a few more. Okay, so that's good. And then we're going to do some shimmer spray. Now, if you used to watch my videos last year when we still had this, before the new catalog came out, we had this shimmer paint in the catalog. And it came in Frost White and Champagne Mist, I think. So this is the champagne one. And I have the link on my YouTube channel. And yes, I'm cheating on Stella. Angie says you're cheating on Stella. And by spanking Blue. Yes, Blue got a spanking tonight. We're not spanking Stella tonight. We're going to do this instead. So you can use Wink of Stella on it. But I just had this sitting on the table and I haven't used it in a while. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm not using it. I mean, we don't sell it anymore, but it's on Amazon. So if you want to get it on Amazon, you can. I put the link in my video, I think for the Frost White, but they're both next to each other on there. So I'll put the link for both of them. But this is the champagne one. But you can use either one. And so you fill it up almost all the way with alcohol. And you have to use the 70% alcohol, which is pretty much the regular rubbing alcohol, 70%. It comes like 50%, 70%, 90%. So 70% is the one you have to use or else it'll clog up your thing. So 70% alcohol, fill it about that much. Then you take that shimmer paint, which comes in the little bottle, and you just kind of just put a little bit in there. I kind of just tilt it, and then that's good. So I don't know exactly how much it is, but I just put it in there, and there's a couple little BBs in here that actually come in the shimmer paint. So every time I finished a bottle, I'd just throw the little BB in here. But you can use any kind of like bead or something in there just to help shake it up, like nail polish. And like if you have a bottle of old nail polish, you can just dump it out and put it in here. Put the little BB. All right, so shake it up really good. And then you're just gonna, let me get my scrap paper. And then you're just gonna spray it. Whoops, it went crooked. All right, so there you go. I had to unclog it. It had like a film of goo on the top because I haven't used it in so long. And there you go. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll hold it up really close. So pretty. Love it, love it, love it. But Wink Stella will do almost the same. It's just not as fine. This is like the whole paper is covered in shimmer, and instead of just blobs. So I think I'm just going to start using this again. And you know what? I might even start using my Dazzling Diamonds again, because I have like 6 containers of it. But once we stopped selling it, I stopped using it. But I'm like, I don't know why I stopped, because probably a lot of you guys still have it. I don't know if you can get that anywhere though, but this you can definitely get on Amazon because I found it for somebody. So that's my card. I hope you love it. I think it's a beautiful one. I just love this stamp set. It's hard to make an ugly card with this stamp, I think. Hey Judith, how are ya? You got to see me live. Yes, but yay, turned in way late, but cool, you'll see the live. Did get to hear that infectious laughter. Thank you. I'm so glad you got on here. Deborah says, I have it and use it. Stampin' Up should bring it back. Yes, they should. So maybe if I start using some of the products we used to have, they'll bring them back. If everybody starts writing Stampin' Up saying, bring shimmer paint and glitter back. I don't know why they got rid of glitter. That is just crazy, because that was one of my favorite things to do, was glitter. There were so many cool techniques you could do with the glitter. All right, so we're done. And don't forget, if you want to order anything, I'd love to have you as a customer. Also, you get the celebration item with the $50 purchase. I'll send you a gift with the $50 purchase. And also, there's a joining special. So if you want to sign up to be a demonstrator or just sign up to get the kit, you can get almost $200 in free product for 99 bucks. And you get free shipping, so it's a great deal. You get $125 in product plus any 2 stamp sets you want in the whole entire catalog. Either one, the spring one or the big one. And add that to it. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Deborah. Thanks, Diane. I'll see you at class this week. Yep. Audrey says that's because the squirrel stamp took its place. That's going to be the big joke of the year. That squirrel stamp. Diana said, this is gorgeous. I don't see Calming Camellia in the mini catalog. It's in the celebration. It's a free one. Whoops. I'm trying to reach it. My microphone's choking me. It's in the celebration catalog. It's in the very back of it. Hey, Sandy. Caught the very end. I still can't get used to the time zone. Oh, yeah. It's what, like, what time is it where you live? It's 5 o'clock? I don't know if you're 2 hours behind. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you caught the end, just go back and watch it. It'll be posted in like a couple minutes, and then I'll post it on YouTube later. I gotta watch it again, make sure I didn't mess up or anything. But thank you so much. Don't forget, order here. I would love to have you as a customer, and I will send you a gift, definitely some cards or other stuff. Just go to my website, stampingwithlisa.com, and there's the host code. And I'll be back on Tuesday, hopefully. It'll be early. I have to work Monday night and Tuesday night. So, and I've got a party. I've got a class Tuesday morning. So, oh, that's going to be tight. So if I do a video, which I hope I do, it's going to probably be like 1 o'clock. Because it'll be right before I go to work. So I'll be rushing. All right. I will see you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.